Hello and welcome to another entry in this video series. We're checking out submissions to the DungeonCrawler GameJam of 2026. And this time we will go back to the 80s. A game by CryptRat and Mojo Jojo. But before we get into the description and then jump into the game, here's a brief overview of this year's Game Jam. This year's DungeonCrawler Game Jam has been completely organized by the community, including donations for the prizes. The rules might look complicated, but can be summarized very quickly. Essentially, the goal is to make a grid-based dungeon crawler with first-person perspective like Wizardry, Dungeon Master or Legend of Grimrock. And like these games, the game must have combat or a substitute, a way to win, to lose, and a character value like hit points, which can also be increased. While the game itself needs to be made within the 9 days of the jam, it is allowed to prepare and to reuse code and assets as well as using AI. You also got to pick and implement one of the 4 themes revealed at the start of the jam. In total, more than 75 valid entries have been submitted in the jam, freely available for everyone to try out. And the winners are determined by votes from the community. Purpose of my videos is solely to provide feedback and entertainment. And with that said, let's get back to today's game. Back to the 80s by CryptRat, who is also a very regular contributor to the Game Jam and also comments on basically every entry with very helpful information, so thanks a lot for that. So CryptRat and Mojo Jojo. And now let's have a look at the description here. Back to the 80s. Back to the 80s is a small RPG made in 1 week for the DungeonCrawler Jam 2026, where the party needs to travel back in time to fix their future. All the commands should be described inside the game. Some loose precisions. Be aware of extra key commands in some places. Typically, when a roof or facing a hole, you can press J to try to jump over the next tile. Turn order works like this. After you moved, waited, or after your first character played their turn, then all the opponents simultaneously play their turn. Moving, then attacking. That sounds a bit odd. Your first character, okay. A stunned character skips their next turn and then is no longer stunned. Okay. Waiting for opponents to approach gives you a bonus in defense for the next turn. So it's more efficient than joining them. Waiting for opponents to approach gives you a bonus in defense. Okay, alright, yeah, with that. Let's have a brief look into the submission page. So there in the beginning there's something regarding spoiler alert, which I will just skip and which I didn't read. Besides of that, it's a spoiler alert. So there is a note with homemade graphics. Most graphics were created by the team during the jam, and homebrew audio. Most audio was created by the team during the jam. And just for the for the audio, there's also some external audio used, but everything else was created within the time of the jam. So yeah, with that, let's jump into Back to the 80s by CryptRat and Mojo Jojo. And here we are in the game. The music is a bit wild, so I had to reduce the volume quite a bit. So it might be, in regards to the sound effects, it might be that they are a bit silent, but I don't want to need to yell regarding the music. So let's start a new game here. And we can save with Ctrl S. Let's try that. Game saved. WSD QE or arrow keys to move, space to wait, and which gives you a defense plus 15%. All right. We have instant step. Hurry up! We need to reach the stadium before our match starts. The stadium. The stadium is in the top northeastern spot of the town. We are facing north. Alright. So let's have a look at the screen here. We have the coordinates. We have its very faded out. Maybe this gets activated later on. We have the punch, kick, immobilize, shoot, shout, but I guess this will be active later on. In the bottom we have key, let's hotkey, name, HP, max, attack, damage. Let's press F1, F2. Okay, that's just activating the character. Okay, so we can't... Oh! Okay. We can almost look inside. What happens if we go into this other direction? Oh! We can climb on the roof. Someone is occupying the top of the ladder. Oh. Okay. Punch, kick, immobilize. I'm not sure if by jumping down we took damage. So let's... Yeah, the music is wild. Let me reduce the volume a little bit further even. Like that. Punch. The first dog. Smash a stock for 12 damage. Shouting has a tiny chance to stun some enemies directly around. Okay, so now we have the second character. Has an attack rate of... yeah. I mean, we can just try and shouting. Pet shouts. Okay, well, if it's just a small chance. So we have punch, kick. It's not clear. Can we go back? Yes, we can. So let's see if... So punching has a 60% chance. This is just a 50% chance. But kicking does do more damage. Okay, so let's try this. Okay. Dog is KO. Punch. And punch. 9 damage. And the enemy is attacking after the first character, if I got that right. Misses. Dog bites pet for 14 damage. Oh, now everyone is missing. Oh, dog is KO. Now we can get back on the top. Okay. Does this indicate that they're... Oh, okay. We have an old lady there. Dog bites at, but yeah, we should not have approached that. Dog bites at, but misses. Old person hits. Pet takes 2 damage. At takes 9 damage. At is stunned. Okay. Punch. The old woman. 14 damage. And again, old woman, but misses. And the old woman is toast. Misses. Ah, so, okay, the dogs didn't do much. We will just keep punching the dog. Bites Mary for 16 damage. Dog bites Ed for 5 damage. The damage seems to be very spread out. I don't know if that's like intentional, that that they are not like focus attacking anyone. So, I mean, initially, what was it saying? We should go to the northeast or something. Oh, this is the same area, I think. Enter to descend. Huh. It doesn't not say that there is a map or something. So let's defense. But now Emma is KO. Punch, old woman. Okay, old woman is KO. But it also doesn't seem like we're getting any experience or anything like that. We do have, like, over here we can see that there's also heal self, feed enemy, stun group. Maybe that's something we will get later on. But I feel like we are missing some like information, like what we can do, so we can jump over there. Also, maybe a map would have been nice, a map option. Yeah, okay. We can jump, but this... Let's just go down. Okay. Huh. There are some ladders leading up. And there was this... There are multiple of these. Enter the descent. Let's just go down and see what happens. Now we have 2 snakes. Punch. Snake. Snake is stunned. Why is that? Smashes snake. Let's attack the other snake. Add is KO. Okay. And there is... Oh! One damage. Anaconda. Also, we do not have any more music now. Life used to be happy enough, but this day you were late. Lost in the match, and it went downhill from there. First the club was sold, and directly everybody lost any hope and strength to resist. Next was the town. As for you, you were banished from the place. Years later, happy you could all come back. Happy you could all come back. It's been a while, 40 years since the incident. I think I did it. Did what? You'll see when we are there. It's in the northwestern part of the sewers. I hope you're ready to fight. Things got pretty messy from when you left, and without an ID, you're going to be shot on sight. What? This is a bit odd in... Oh, we have a robot here. Robot targets Ed for 15 damage. Ed is stunned. Robot targets Pet but misses. Kick. Punch. Punch. The issue I have is that I have no idea what I'm doing here. We haven't taken any damage, so heals. Ed is actually taking Heal self. I don't need more health. But add F4. Heal self. Okay. Space to wait. Okay. The graphics are nice. But misses. Policeman is stunned. Let's kill or attack the robot for now. Robot targets net. Okay, it's targeting everything. Oh, more of them. Policeman. Policeman is stunned. Robot. Smashes the robot. Robot is KO. You search through the unconscious policeman body and find a med kit. But we don't have an inventory or anything like that. Maybe the heal self is limited to... Heal self. 8. Beep. Also heal self. Now we have Mary, heal self. 8. Ah, rats. Okay. 9 damage. Rat is KO. To descend. This also looks cool. I'm not sure what this is supposed to mean. Like, yes, we do have enemies, but maybe enemies are following us or something. Okay, let's wait here. Yeah, punch, piranha. Okay. The next ones. We also, the next ones. We also don't get any like experience or anything. I don't know what I'm doing, and I also don't see that I'm making progress. Heal self. We're running out of medkits now. Let's heal ourselves. Isn't that? What's that? You find some working helmets. You put some onto your heads and also decide to pick a few more in case someone else might need one. You also find 2 medkits. Okay. Yeah. It's here. Run onto the wall to the corner. Is this what I think it is? You mean an entrance to one of those weird retro clubs? Not exactly. Here's my plan. First we go back to 1983 before the incident, where we can set up the place so that our younger selves do better this time. Next we get back directly in 1985 and clear their way as they proceed to their match. One last thing, please be very cautious not to be seen by them, or the consequences could be terrible. Does this even work? We'll soon figure out. This one leads to 1985, when the unfortunate events occur. So, yeah, I don't know where they were. Okay. Coming from. No. Rats? Ah! No. Anaconda is KO. Not sure what the Anaconda is doing here. Young Mary kicks boss. Your younger selves were defeated. You need a better plan. You will be redirected to 2090. I don't quite understand. It's to 9080. This is the same spot where we will start in 9085. Our younger selves will start in the southwest corner. They will choose the shorter path, fighting anything in their path using sewers and roofs when it's faster. But they'll never try to jump over a hole. We can press a button. Building permit. Pick the sign. To place a sign. Enter the descent. We can go back. Yeah, punch. The issue is mostly that I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. This is the spot where we'll start. Uh-huh. Here I'm just spamming away enemies. Snake is KO. We can place a sign, but I don't know why. I mean, we might want to redirect anyone, but... the party is defeated. Okay, let's start a new game. Hurry up, we need to reach the stadium before our match starts. The stadium is in the top northeastern spot of the town. Top northeastern spot. Okay. So maybe I should draw a map actually. But first let's go... no, let me get some... Okay. Control S to save. Game saved. We are in a corner here. And this is... we are in the southeast corner, I guess. Alright. The issue is that we have multiple, like, levels here. And, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we have 8 outside. And then we have this corridor thing, whatever. And apparently we pulled some enemy over there. Space to wait, defense. Alright. Punch. Okay, we got hit. Add for 15. But this also seems very random. So maybe I should not save because the fight was so terrible. And instead I will just continue drawing the map for now and see if we actually end up somewhere. So this is 3 on the outside. We can descend, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Facing north. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then we go around the corner and get back. And we do have ladders here which lead up to this. So there's a ladder up. And this is basically leading back. Yeah. I will just attack them until we either die. Okay, dog is KO. Like this. And, yeah. Alright. So here we are facing north. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not sure. It seems like the enemies, they are randomly generated. And then they appear on the map or something like that, but I'm not quite sure. So this is 4. So the perspective, of course, is perfect, and the controls are also perfect. I mean, it's instant step, so also looks great. I mean, the yeah, it really has this. It reminds me a bit of Realms of Arcania or so. The first one. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then we have this. Okay. 1, 2 more. And then on the left side we have 4. And this is just 1 tile wide. 2, 1, 2 to the west, and then we have another corridor thingy. Okay, and another wall. So 4 total. And then we go to the north. 1, 2, 3, 8. 6. Music is stopping after a while. So, oh, 1, 2, 3. And this is just a 1. Okay, there's the wrong texture basically, because this is a door, but there's also a window inside. Doesn't really match up. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then we have another door thing over there. 1, 2, 3 outside. And okay. Yeah, the colors are not optimal, right? So depending, like, it's basically changing the color if we're looking into different directions. This is a bit weird. Okay, 3 tiles. And here it's going 3 more. And then 1 and 2 back. This is going 2 back. So, just the current status here. This is the map. And now we are in the northwest corner, basically. And we need to go to the northeast, if I understood that correctly. There's this corner here. Oops. Wrong keys. Northeast. 4. Mm-hmm. 2 to the east. 2 south. Okay. Again, 2. Yeah. Okay, we are toast. And now we are in this other dimension thing. We cannot... Well, we can save, but... It's been a while. And this seems to be like a different dimension thing or something. A bunch. I'm just spamming now, and then we will see if we go back. We can also get up. Is this like the same area? The party is defeated. Okay. Continue, and we are back at start. Okay. That's fine. We are going north. There is the... I can mark this as well. Maybe we just need to find like the perfect path or something like that to the other side. South. Jump. Is this the same map? No. It's a different map. Okay, let's go down. Now we are in the sewers and we needed to get into some corner. Party is defeated, but that's fine. We just continue here now. And up. And now we can jump past that. And I guess we can just... Oh. Okay, so they are following us onto the roof. Which is a bit odd. Okay. just jumping down here, and now we are on the other side of the wall. Okay. It's a nice idea with this height difference and the different levels here. 1, 2, 3. I'm just not sure. It's probably mostly a communication issue that it's not super clear. And with not super clear, I mean it's not clear at all what's happening. Alright, so there's another ladder. And this is actually 3 blocks. Where's my eraser? 1 second. Alright, here we are. 1, 2, 3. There's a wall. Okay, and it's just 1 tile there. Down 2. And yeah, and then we have this corner wall thing here. Are we followed? No. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So this is 3 tile. I will first draw this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are just killing the old women. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then it's going to the north, probably 4 tiles. Yeah. And this is where we were coming from. Okay. Okay. And then we have this small section here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is just like closing in the rest. Yeah. And we are dead, which is fine. Down. Dead. All KO. Alright, so first we need to face the dogs. There they are. Okay, it seems like they can also just climb on the roof there. Okay, jump, jump. Jump. And I want to draw this now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we have this doorway. 1, 2. Okay. 2. 2 up. Oops. And we're dead. Descend. We might even do fine if we use some healing. 3 here. So, the whole PC, well, crashed is maybe the wrong term. It completely froze and I could not even quit the game or anything. I had to really turn off the power and restart the thing. I'm not sure if that's an issue with the game or just the PC in general. So anyways, let's continue here with our save. Our save, which is right from the start. So we have the dogs here, 15% chance to fail. We can jump over to the north. And the dogs, they can also jump over. Okay, interesting. Another jump. And they are following us. Another jump. Let's see where this is going. We're heading to the northwest where we are supposed to go, right? Now let's go down. Okay, there's... Can't go further. Now I cannot draw a map here. Okay, 2 enemies. Okay, east. It seems like there might be some additional enemies. So let's try to... Oh yeah, okay. Get rid of the dogs here. I'm not hitting them. Not enough damage. Okay, I think we are toast. Okay, that didn't work. Enter to descend. I don't know what we are supposed to do here, really. I mean, we need to find that corner, right? This is south. Working helmets. Okay, they are dead. Okay. We have... If they are KO, we cannot heal them anymore, it seems like. Oh, there's also a secret behind that door. Grenades and a medkit. Yeah. Go away. Wall to the corner. This is the future. Someone is hitting us, but I don't know where. Are these the enemies from before? Not sure. Rat bites young. Okay, we were defeated. Maybe we're just repeating this then until... And then we would maybe need to identify where the other team died or something. Okay, continue. Let's first continue drawing the map. So, first, doggos. I mean, this is very random now. The first combat, dogs can do an insane amount of damage, or they can do no damage at all. And I think, yeah, we are dead already here. Okay, I just want to, yeah. Okay. Jump. Seems like we lost the dogs, maybe? Ah, no, there they are. Dog is KO. Dog is KO. So, yeah, jump. Oh, okay, we failed. Failed jumping. Woman is stunned. Old person hits. Emma is stunned. Oh. Nah. So, what can we find in here? And where am I here, actually? Is this like an in-between world? Because we are not in the future, we're not in the... Okay. Did him? South. Okay, maybe we also need to try to avoid the dogs somehow, but I don't think that's possible. What happens if we defend? Nothing. They both missed. Okay. Now let's try to be as efficient as possible. We hit the first one. Yeah, again, but not great. Okay, this is KO. Great. And we killed it. Now let's save the game. We did not take any damage. Facing north. Okay, jump. Jump again. And now I can continue with the map, I thought, but maybe not. Yeah, we are past this. Let me jump down here. Yeah, punch. Okay. I am facing north here. And there's 3. Two down. And then we have that corridor here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The different colors are nice for drawing a map. Easy to count. 3. And we have a ladder. And it seems like these are on all sides then. And there's also an entrance to the sewers. Three. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just to, well, let's to show you where we are. We are here now, and I guess we need to go there. 2, 1 up. It might be that we need to climb a ladder at a specific section or go into the sewers at a specific point. So now we're here, going there. Okay, 1 up. I'm a bit confused now. Okay, up. Okay, this is where we need to go, and it seems like they are kind of fixed. Ned is KO. The boss is probably just too strong. So the dog is KO. Okay. So they are dead. Ascend. Nah. Oh. Wasn't there another? Yeah, there's another secret. Medkit. I don't want to save, but I will just try not to die right away. Oh, there was another secret? Okay. I mean, maybe we can even clear the whole zone. Enter to ascend. Okay, let's go down. We are not attacked anymore. Interesting. So we are in a, maybe in a secret section here. Or maybe just in a separate, okay, went through the wall. The corner. You mean it's an entrance to one of those weird retro clubs? Not exactly. Here's my plan. First we go back to 1983, before the incident, where we can set up the place so that our younger selves do better this time. Then we get back directly in 1985 and clear their way as they proceed to their match. One last thing, please be very cautious not to be seen by them or the consequences. 2 years, the unfortunate events. Pick the sign. And the other year is 2019. I'm also not sure where exactly we are. These are the first 2 docks, I guess. I'm not sure where, like, on the map we are at the moment. This is the spot where we'll start in 1983. Our younger selves will start in the southwest corner and want to reach the top northeastern one. They will choose the shorter path, fighting anything in their path, using sewers and roofs when it's faster. But they will never try to jump over a hole. Maybe that's how we need to basically track their path. The issue is also that we can save at any point. And I think if maybe if the party dies, not the party we are playing, but the other, like our past selves, if they die, I'm also not sure where exactly we are. What I had in mind is not the case. I don't see where this is on the map I have drawn. Jump. I think that's where the boss is showing up. Maybe. Maybe not. No, this is... I think this part here is open in this time, where it is not in the other, and there's the boss. Okay. Heal self. Heal self. That uses a medkit. Heal self. Stun group. Stunning grenade. Boss is stunned, but the others are not. We're not hitting. Feed enemy. Let's try this. Feed enemy 7. Dog number 3. Oh, Ed throws a donut to the dog who leaves. Mary for 32. Okay. Stun. Boss. Boss is stunned. Head is stunned. Boss is KO. So this is the boss area, and this is where we were coming from. So in theory, we already did the job so that they can go past that area and reach this section here. Theory. Heal self. And let's go. Heal self. So now let's. I don't know what this sign is supposed to do. Place E. Place sign. Building permit. Permit is. We are allowed to build a. I'm not sure what this is supposed to do. Ah. Maybe we can place this here so that it stays open. I don't know. Let's go back to the... Yes, we want to travel back. And now we go into the other time. Okay, this is blocked. And if it was recording where we were going, then our party should end up over here. And if we kill them, if it's really recorded, I mean, if it's doing something completely different. So, feed enemy, 7. Dog, okay. Punch. Boss is stunned. So, boss is KO. Yeah. I mean, we're not supposed to meet our other characters. Heal self. Anaconda. Why is there an anaconda? Your younger selves were defeated. By an anaconda? Why? However, they must not spot us, while slightly narrower, their field of view is pretty much the same as ours. Okay, this is also... okay. So I... I placed it back where I initially got it from, okay. So we can change the path by setting a different block. And this stays open then. Like if we put it here... Our younger selves will start in the southwest corner and want to reach the top northeastern one. They'll choose the shorter path, fighting anything in their path using sewers and roofs when it's faster. Maybe we really need to identify the path of our younger selves, and it's different to the path we actually took. And the first section of the game is not something relevant, and it's just basically an introduction or something. But yeah, the game really doesn't do anything to explain that. So there's all this building permit thing which we placed there. There's 2. I mean, maybe we can also just with our initial team go past there, but this is then probably not supposed to be beatable or something. Go down 1. And this is then, yeah, this 1 block. And this is the end of the map. Yeah, I mean, this is not the full map now, but and we are in this corner, and this is also in the end, that's the goal to get there, right? And there's also sewers, which we haven't been yet, so... And there's the anaconda. Can we feed the enemy? Anaconda. Anaconda just leaves. I feel that defeating this one was not anodyn. Let's get rid of it for good, despite your generally non-lethal methods, you decide to finish. Okay, so we killed that. Yeah, I mean, that anaconda was creating a problem in that other time. You find some spare batteries that you immediately insert into your stunning gun. Let's get back to the other date. And now we get back to this. The boss is still there. Stun group. Stunning grenade. Boss is stunned. Doc is stunned. Okay. Punch. Misses. Well, we can feed enemy. Doc. Misses. Heal self. Stun. Boss. Okay, boss is KO. No, Mary is stunned. Okay. Young pet, punch stock. But we cannot intervene there directly, right? Young Emma is KO, young Ed is KO. Younger selves only. Still have no idea what's... Let's try to just get killed again. I'm just shouting. Okay, well it's not working. Yeah, okay. Ah, okay, then we are getting back. We can also just load last save. Alright, so let's... This is with the initial party. Jumping north. Okay. We're facing north, yeah. And we cannot go there because there is this house. And over there is the boss. Boss hits Mary. Dog. Okay. Boss hits Ed is KO. That is... I mean, bosses KO. The end. So this time, the party reaches their match and lives happily ever after. Congratulations, you broke the game. Yeah, because now we finished that with the initial party. And then not the time travel thing. I'm not sure how you're supposed to... Maybe we need to... So anyways, we won the game. I'm going to try... okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. Load last save. So we won the game, there's that. Okay. It might also be completely irrelevant what we are doing with this party here. So let's just punch these old ladies here. But what I want to check out is if we go, yeah, with this, yeah. We have 1 KO. Oops, that didn't work. Load last save. Okay. This direction. Wait. We can heal Ed. Heal self. Okay. Let's do another heal. And then wait. Okay, wait. We can stun policeman. Stunned. Robot. Robot is stunned. Okay. I will just save now. There was another treasure. Treasure. Okay. There was another secret. Ah, yeah. Okay, let's save again. There was one wall to go back to. Just checking the walls now. I don't find it anymore. There it is. So this is the wall. There. It's here. Run into the wall to the corner. No? Why is... Here it is. Save. So now let's go into the present. We haven't done anything. And I want to try to cross my path of my younger self. Other selves are... Ah, we didn't even see that. Okay. X3. Y... Oops. Okay. So we might need to... I think the first part of the game is really just an introduction, which is not relevant at all. And we might then need to basically draw the path of our younger selves. Red bites. Y. There at Z2. This is Z3. Z2 is canalization. And that. Okay. So, other selves are at Y. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So they're starting in the corner, right? And then we pass turn. They're 17, 18, 15, 14, 13, 12. And then they're going to X2. So I'm trying to draw the map here now. And my guess is they will go to X3 next, if they can do that. Yeah. Then they will go down to Y11, now Y13 exactly, and now they're in the canalization. And then we probably need to draw a map in the canalization. Which is a bit... yeah, more problematic to do, I guess. So either way, then the canalization. I mean, I can just draw, like, use the same coordinates and go underground there. 3. No, they are back to 0. Ah, no. This is the canalization. And they go to 14, 15, x4, back 16, 17, 18, 19, 5, 6, 18, 17, 16, 15, 7, 14, 13, 5, 11. Yeah. And there's this. Okay, stun. Okay. Where are we actually? Okay. Heal self, but I mean the party is pretty much okay. Other selves are at X10. I kind of lost that. X10, Y8, Y7, 6, 5, 4. Now they went up again. Okay, I do have somewhat of an idea where they are. Over there. And now they are fighting against the boss. Yeah. Ed is stunned. Okay, now we feed the enemy. The dog. Punch. Boss is KO. And now the younger selves, which are in Z2. No, Z1. They're actually through. The other selves are through. You reach the stadium. While you're starting to disappear, you're strongly feeling like you're getting replaced by much happier versions of your 47 years old selves, to the point that for an instant you could swear they came across and thanked you. But that's not the present. For the time being, some teenagers have a life to live. The end. Alright, so we have made it to the real ending as well. I am not quite sure how I solved this now. I just try to find out how it works, and by trying to find out how it works, it also kind of worked out. Maybe I was just lucky that younger selves had better rolls. And potentially I accidentally drew the anaconda to my party. Also, we did not go into 83 to check anything. So maybe we could have used that as well. Either way, I think it's a nice idea. And in terms of like crawler mechanics and running around and stuff, although the execution is nice, the graphics are nice. The music is maybe a bit too chaotic, I think. And it also doesn't really fit too much to the theme, to like this 80s teenager city stuff. It's kind of chaotic. But I think the main issue here is really communication about what the hell is happening. So yeah, so for example, just that the beginning, if that has any relevance, like if that was the party you should follow or not, because then it's saying it's taking the fastest path, but it's using the canalization and whatnot. It's really not clear what is happening. So yeah, I think with the communication is lacking here, and also with the different time zones, maybe that's one thing too much. It doesn't really make too much sense, like having this additional split. But yeah, so still a nice, an interesting idea, nice entry by I need to also check the list again because the PC crashed. I've nothing open again. Anyways, I know the names, but that was CryptRat and Mojo one. No, let me check the name again. CryptRat and Mojo Jojo. So that was the name. So yeah, thanks for sending this game to the DungeonCrawler GameJam of 2026. And also special thanks to CryptRat for playing all these games and commenting on them and giving useful information for others who might struggle with finishing some of the games or running into issues. And it's always helpful to have these additional like workarounds or and stuff like that. So, and if you want to have a look into this game back to the 80s, you will find a link down in the video description. And down there you will also find a link to all the other entries I've covered so far. And of course you can also subscribe to the channel to not miss any of the new releases. Yeah, with that, thanks to CryptRat and Mojo Jojo for sending in back to the 80s. Thanks to you all for watching this episode. And yeah, I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.